Welcome back to Radio Channel 1471. I'm your host, Sterling, you're the listener, and this is the podcast. Now, let's get this started off with a list like I did last episode. I would tell you that list, but I forgot every idea I had. I know I had a lot of ideas just the other night, but I forgot all of it. Literally all of it. What was I going to talk about? I know one of the shows I forgot to mention was B&A. Yes, B space in space A. B&A. That is an acronym for Brand New Animal. I think I forgot that. I think. Please excuse my horrible editing skills in the last episode. I forgot to edit out some things and wow. It stinks. It stinks. It takes like 2 hours to export these videos. That's a long time. And that's assuming everything goes great. So I am sorry for messing that up. But I'm going to try not to do that again. That's what happens when you edit in partials, I guess. I have a little piece of paper written down here. Last night, around the end of the podcast, I wrote down this list. At the top, it starts with furry stuff. Second, ASMR. Third, B&A. Fourth, reread that book I was talking about. Fifth, try to adjust the audio. And sixth, learn how to write. There was a seventh little line there, but I didn't write anything down. So now I have to figure out what to talk about. I don't remember. What's there? Oh, yes, the Twitter stuff. What? Griffin's question. Let's see if I can find some that I saved. Already did the kangaroo one. What type of feel are we going for this episode? Are we going for quick? Are we going for long? Are we going for simple? Are we going for wacky? Or are we going for reasonable to figure out? How about this one? Is Mr. Pringles still alive? Mr. Pringles, the famed tubed potato chips. Let's see if we can figure this out. Mr. Pringles. Now, I know logos, they always tend to go through changes, right? So, you have to ask yourself, which Mr. Pringles is he talking about? Is he talking about a real person? Is he talking about the CEO of Pringles? Is he talking about the person who invented Pringles? Or is he talking about the logo itself? That's a good question. All of those are good questions. We can say one thing's for sure. The same original logo definitely has gone through some changes. It seems the logo, its hair is a little more messy now. The mustache and the hair is a little bit more of a different, it's like a orangish brown. So that's new. There's no real visible mouth, and the newer Pringles has a bow tie. Let's see here. Let's find the creator of Pringles. Creator of Pringles. Frederick Bohr dreamed up the original Pringles can. Now he's buried in one. In 1966, Bohr came up with a clever way for Protector and Gamble to snack chips uniformly rather than tossing them in a bag. That doesn't sound right. Bohr came up with a clever way for Protector and Gamble. Are those people? Protector. Proctor? Oh, okay. In 1966, Bohr came up with a clever way for Procter and Gamble to snack chips uniformly rather than tossing them in a bag. He was so proud of the achievement, he wanted to go to his grave with it. So I'm assuming, since they said he was buried in the can, he's probably dead. He's probably gone. Man who invented Now this is saying someone else invented the Pringle. Alexander Lepa. Why are their last names so hard to say? Pringles were invented and first sold in 1968 in October in USA, but they were not sold across America till mid-1970s. According to the patent, the inventor of Pringles brand potato chips was reputed Alexander Lepa from Montgomery, Ohio. It is produced by the company Procter & Gamble. Okay, so that explains why it sounded so weird in the original blurb. So that's... okay. So is Frederick the inventor, or is Alexander the inventor? Upon his death in 2008, so that's Frederick. Frederick died in 2008. He was almost 90. That's crazy. This is also saying Frederick was the original inventor of the Pringles can. Okay, so Frederick was the inventor of the Pringles can, but I'm assuming Alexander was the inventor of the chip itself. So that's interesting. So it doesn't look like either of them are still alive. So no, the original Mr. Pringles people are not alive. But he said Mr. Pringles. He wasn't talking about just Pringles the brand. So it has to be the logo. It can't be just the inventor. It has to be the logo. I think it's fair to say that the person in the logo has not really changed over the years. But then here comes the sticky wicket. If Frederick was the... okay, I guess we should look up who inspired the logo of Pringles. The Pringles logo. It was invented by Alexander, I'm not going to say his last name because it's too hard to say, of Montgomery, Ohio. So to clarify, his surname is not Pringles, and the face of the label is definitely not him. Along with the name, the company needed a logo for the potato crisps. So, Julius Pringles was born. Who's Julius Pringles? Was that the logo person? Okay. Julius Pringles. Julius Pringles. Julius Pringles is the guy on the Pringle packets. Look, any Pringle packet in... okay, geez. Okay, the people who write these descriptions, it kind of sounds like they don't know how to write. Because every single time they say it's so weird. Look, any Pringle packet and he will be there. That's not how you say that. Look at any Pringle packet and he will be there. This is like the fourth description where they made a sentence weird. I don't want to say it's wrong because I'm just going to say it's wrong. This is the fourth blurb that has a wrong sentence. Okay. He's well known for his 7-inch mustache. Okay. I was gonna... ooh. He was well known for his 7-inch mustache, and his dangerous past addictions to Pringles. The mustache is rumored to be there to hide the Pringle eating scars. Who the heck wrote this blurb? What? There's quotes from Julius Pringles. Here's one. Whoa, that guy had problems. By Julius Pringles on Julius Pringles. What? Margaret Mead on the roots of Julius Pringles said, his name sounds Russian, but he sure looks Italian to me. These blurbs for Pringles are wacky. Uncyclopedia. Okay, the Uncyclopedia mirror. So this... what? What is Uncyclopedia? Is that like a fake Wikipedia? Welcome to Uncyclopedia, the content-free encyclopedia that anyone can edit. Okay, no wonder that sentence was weird. This isn't a real Wikipedia. Julius, during his late adolescent years, when he was part of the Pringles football squad? What? These are wacky. These are wacky. I cannot... Okay, guys, I think we've found a gold mine. Uncyclopedia is a gold mine. Oh, Let's let's read the history of Julius Pringles. Birth and childhood. Julius was born on September the 19th, 1967, with a healthy weight of 7.5 pounds. He had extremely elevated levels of testosterone by the age of 10, and by 13 had a massive mustache. Massive is in all caps. He finished school with 4 O levels, now referred to as GCSEs, and went on to be a builder. I don't know what O levels or GCSEs are, so I'm not even going to figure that out. His early years, 1988. By the time he was 21, Julius was growing weary of his building profession and quit in order to make some new crisps that come in tubes and are funny shapes. Eventually, after considering it for a few days, he quit his building career forever and sent a prototype Pringle to Walker's. He got no response. He tried KP and they said they would give it a go. Soon after his crisp had gone... My brain's just trying to make these sound better. Soon after his crisp had been widely considered as okay, I guess, he found that he had developed a Pringle eating habit and it was endangering his life. Pringle addiction 1989 through 1993. About 1 year after Julius's Pringle, they wrote Julius, was that apostrophe? No, the little thing that floats in the top after a letter. They put that there and then they put another S after that. I'm not good at writing myself, and I'm not the best when it comes to speaking or just anything when it comes to languages. But this is giving me a seizure, man. About 1 year after Julius's Pringles had been put on the market, he attended rehabilitation for a Pringle addiction he seemed to have developed. He was hardly new to drugs, as in 1989, it was revealed he had a heroin addiction. Julius attended many rehabilitation clinics with no good effect. At one point, it is rumored he was ingesting up to 9 tubes of Pringles a day. Tubes. With no other resorts, doctors prescribed him another drug in hopes to end his Pringle problems. The drug, known as dijuice oxide, had no nasty side effects apart from the total dependency to it. File pringlesbeginning.jpg. I hope that doesn't give me a virus. No, it actually led me to Uncyclopedia Commons file Pringles beginning JPEG. Warning, this file may contain malicious code. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not going to click that. Don't click links, guys. Dijuice oxide. If it wasn't for J20, I would be eating Pringle. Okay, they made a fake drug. Summary. Dijuice oxide is a chemical compiled from the elements juice and oxygen in the ratio of 2 juice atoms to 1 oxygen atom. It is compound present in the American water supply due to many complaints of tasteless water. The production exceeds 100,000 gallons a day, with the main consumer, Julius Pringles, who drinks up to an excessive of 15 gallons a day. See main article for more details. Controversy. The J20, on many occasions, has been mistaken for an alcoholic drink and has caused many arrests, pub fights, and murders. The government filed for a change in bottle shape due to Prime Minister of Britain thinking it was an alcoholic beverage and acting drunk after 1 bottle. It caused him to kiss the Chancellor of the Exchequer, Gordon Brown. Okay. Use as a drug. J20, due to its incredibly addictive juice molecules, is an alternative to Pringles and heroin. Okay. And used as a way to help addicts to get off harmful substances. Although you get entirely dependent on it, there are no negative side effects. People known to be addicted to J20 include Tony Blair, David Beckham, Julius Pringles, and every single American, as the water has been gifted with thousands of gallons of it. Effects. The effects of J20 are not incredibly noticeable, although drowsiness is a slight side effect. The withdrawal symptoms, however, are incredibly serious, and medical attention is recommended before attempting to go clean. Some effects include major schizophrenia, constant vomiting, and cardiac arrest. There is a giant list of flavors. Okay, flavors: bogberry, apple crumble and custard, apple and mango, apple and raspberry, apple and melon, apple and apple, not apple, barbecue sauce, 5-year-old Australian, bottle, cocaine, mystery flavor, parentheses, apple, Heinz tomato ketchup, bald eagle, orange and cranberry, orange and orange and dispassionate fruit, tissue paper and RuneScape, water, tastes like apples, made from apples, but not apples, definitely not apples. Wow. Oh, they even have a little photo here. J20. Okay. This is crazy. Back to Julius Pringles, though. I know we got sidetracked with the Pringles drug thing. Recent life, 1993 to present. So I'm assuming he's still alive, apparently. So there you go, folks. Julius Pringles is apparently, according to Unurban Dictionary, Uncyclopedia, I mean, Unurban Dictionary. According to Uncyclopedia, Julius Pringles is still alive. After eliminating his Pringles problem, Julius worked on the product which brought him so much misery in order to make a lot of money. He was the leader of Pringles Inc. until he retired, as quoted, "I have millions of pounds and a happy life. I don't need anything else." When he returned home, an angry crowd was there in protest. The truth dawned on Julius and realized he made millions of people addicted to this potato chip product. It was then, 1998, when he decided that Pringles had gone too far. He attempted to shut Pringle Inc. down, but he was no longer leader, so he came up with a compromise. They could still produce the Pringles as long as he could demote the addictive qualities. It is this where cigarette packets got their idea. I'm telling you, I'm going to get cardiac arrest. I'm going to get a seizure. I don't know, dementia. I'm going to get everything just reading these. This is hard. Current life, as well as demoting the misuse of Pringles, Julius is probably one of the biggest names in the food industry and has recently signed a contract with Laughing Cow Cheese Dippers since the cow died in early 2007 due to leukemia. The cow's final wishes were for his ashes to be put into a Pringles can and served as delicious, delicious seasoning. So, if anyone wants to know if the Laughing Cow mascot is dead, apparently the cow died in 2007. And their final wishes were to be put into a Pringles can. Yeah. Drug demotion quotes. The all-famous, "Once you pop, you can't stop," is known and loved all around the world, but few know any of his other quotes to use in his 1998 to present anti-Pringle escapade. "If you stop, you'll just go back and pop. It may seem cool to pop, but within a week, you'll want to stop. If symptoms persist, discontinue pumping." Those were 3 separate quotes. Official Pringles website is an external link. Oh, it takes you to a broken link. No, never mind. That's just me not having internet. Let me try to fix that. I hope I don't get a virus looking at Uncyclopedia of all things. No one would be so cruel, right? www.pringles.com. Okay, I reset my internet. Oh, yeah, it actually brought you to the Pringles website. And apparently, Rick and Morty is the face of Pringles right now, so that's interesting. Wow. Oh, there's a discussion page. The article does not exist yet. Nope, never mind. There's not a discussion page. This is amazing This is absolutely amazing. We have, without a doubt, struck a gold mine. This is amazing. What else can we look up? So there's the Pringle. Oh, let's try the Laughing Cow cheese dippers. Laughing Cow cheese dippers. Okay, search Encyclopedia. Laughing Cow cheese dippers. Nope. Okay, let's just try Laughing Cow. Laughing Cow. The Laughing Cow. Okay. Oh, yep. There is a Uncyclopedia page. Buddhist monk. What? There's no mention of Julius Pringles in here, but there is a lot of. Okay, the first thing I see is the quote by the Laughing Cow. Now, this is gonna be shocking, but the quote from the Laughing Cow laughing at you, that's what it says in the little thing. The Laughing Cow laughing at you. Ha! That's the quote. That's the only quote. The Laughing Cow is a symbol of fascism in Europe. Despite having originally been an ancient symbol of fertility, the cow was adopted by the people of France in 1943 when a spontaneous fascist movement took many of the French by surprise. The laughter of the cow became a symbolic of the successful fascist movement La Vache Fascistique Fastuk La Vache La Vache Fascistique Fascistique La Vache Fastique. I don't know. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Because I took French and I'm not gonna let my French teacher down. Fastique. How do you say it? Fantastique. No. Control V. Fastique. Fastique. No. Fascistique. Fascistique. Okay. La Vache Fascistique in France. Okay. The cow. Okay, well, that was random. I just got sidetracked. Let me reread the last sentence. The laughter of the cow became symbolic of the successful fascist movement La Vache Fascistique in France. The cow is featured in several adverts for cheese, beer, and anti-Semitic informational videos broadcast in the early 1970s in Termonfissen? That sounds fake and made up, but I'm gonna try to look it up. In Uncyclopedia. I know no, it did not. Okay. The Laughing Cow. It is only found in the Laughing Cow page. So that's probably definitely made up. Biography. Early life. The Laughing Cow has not always laughed. In an unfortunate tricycle accident at the age of 4, the cow was brutally maimed? Now I have to look that up. I'm looking up way too much. Verb. Past tense. Maimed. Past participle. Maimed. Wound or injure someone so that part of the body is permanently damaged. I'm probably just saying it wrong. Hence why only the cow's head and neck are shown in... Really? That's why? Okay. So the cow, you just don't want to see those scars. They're so horrific. The cow was imprisoned for 2.5 years in Cambodia by a military court for a crime she didn't commit. The cow promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles. And that's not Angeles. Is that really how you... Angeles. Is that how you spell Angeles? Los Angeles Underground. Today, still wanted by the government, he survived as a soldier of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find him, maybe you can hire... the Laughing Cow. So it was a she, now it's a he. That's okay. It's 2020, everyone. The laughter stops. The cow stopped laughing for 18 years in protest against the oppression of the white majority of South Africa by the international community. This was the ostensible reason that the cow gave for his silence. The cow has denied alternative explanations such as, he was crying, the music died with the laughter when Buddy Holly crashed, and he couldn't bring joy to the world where Brezhnev was not king. Brezhnev? Brezhnov? Brezhnev? Yeah. Descent into madness. The cow was tried by a jury of its peers in 1987 and found to be not guilty by reason of insanity. The charges of narco-terrorism were never made out, and the cow was placed in a quiet facility just east of Bournemouth for a bit of rest. Okay, Bournemouth? Friendly residents. It's a picture of zombies. What is this? Bournemouth is a series of roundabouts in mediocre Britain with the world's largest population of dead people. Okay. So that's Bournemouth for a bit of rest. Okay. The rest never came as the cow entered a destructive spiral of ketamine and Sunny Delight orange juice. The vicious cocktail nearly killed the cow, but did make his fortune, enabling parents across the world to provide their children with sufficient energy to make it to the top of the stairs before collapsing in a limp pile in their bedrooms so mum and dad can finally play their kinky kitchen game. That was one sentence. Return to joy. Once released from Whispering Pines facility for the criminally insane, the cat rebuilt his career as a spokesperson for the cheese industry. He promoted such products as the short-lived coffee cheese, knob cheese, yellow cake, Mitchelstown mature cheddar, which has found to cause hysterical blindness in 17% of regular users, and asbestos. The cow was awarded the Freedom of the Village of Dresden in recognition of its activities promoting social unity and fire safety awareness. Some locals called the award an incendiary act on the part of the government. Later life. The cow is now a Buddhist monk, residing half the year in Basra and the other half moving between Rotherham and the Killings Fields of Cambodia. He likes to devote time to the things he loves the most. The highlights of Cow's career? In 1995, the cow made a cameo appearance in Frasier, had a centerfold spread in Busty Babes 4, and killed a child. These are interesting. Wow, okay. What in the world? I just clicked a link on Uncyclopedia for love, and there's a nuclear physics section. What? Nuclear physics. In 1946, the French government, under the assumption that the French were the experts on love, conducted experiments in the Bikini Islands testing the strength of love. As part of Operation Crossroads, the bonds of love were broken using nuclear fission. The French decided that it was safer to test at the Bikini Islands than anywhere else, as there are no civilized countries in the South Pacific. I said civilized, but that definitely says civilized. Civilized? Civillised. The results were much larger than expected. The love between a boy and his dog had the power to destroy all but the largest of countries with other purer and more powerful forms of love between a man and his alcohol or two consenting adults. Purer and more powerful forms of love potentially capable of atomizing planets and even suns. Although the work in this field was eventually disbanded, the news of the event spread worldwide and lent its name to a new swimsuit that was being released by the Amour company. The tagline of the swimsuit became, "Bikini, feel the armor." This is interesting. Okay, there's a Japanese section. One of the highest terms of love in the Japanese culture is Hadouken, which literally translates as waves of love. This is often expressed by a gesture where the hands are held behind the back, then thrust forward, palms facing the intended, and shouting Hadouken. Such is the strength of this expression that people are often dazed or even knocked out upon receiving a Hadouken. Wow. Cliche. Uncyclopedia. Oh, love is a featured thing on the Uncyclopedia. I didn't even know there were featured things. Oh man, there's a cliche one. I'm gonna cut all of that out of the podcast, and you're gonna wonder what in the world was I talking about. I'm just gonna say it was a little edgy, and I don't know why. I don't know why cliche had that many bad things in it. That. Oof. What else? Random feature. Okay, random feature of Uncyclopedia. Random article. Not even featured, just random. The fall. Rock band. Okay, nope. By far the best, most important article. Okay. Hyperbole. Whoops, maybe you were looking for user hyperbole or hyperbole. What? Hyperbole? Yeah, hyperbole. This article is not entirely understated. Captain Obvious on this article. This will be, by far, the best and most important article you will ever read in your entire life or even in the afterlife. The use of hyperboles will forever change the way you view the world. They are the greatest figures of speech ever used by man. Important. Okay, first off, there are seriously like a billion gazillion hyperboles. Each one of them is seriously better than the next. Hyperboles are God's way of describing things. They make what you are speaking of sound godlike, making the speaker godlike as well. Hyperboles are 1,000 times better than similes, 1,000,000 times better than metaphors, 1,000,000,000,000 times better than personification, and an infinite number of times better than onomatopoeias. Nothing could be more useful. When you use hyperboles in your writing, it will make you seem what? 100,000 million billion trillion and okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. It's 40 digits long. I don't know what number that is. Times, okay. When you use hyperboles in your writing, it will make you seem 40 digits long, 40 digits of numbers times smarter than you would be without using hyperboles. It is seriously impossible to give a good example of a hyperbole because of their greatness. One who would want to hear an example would have to be the most stupid person on the planet, maybe in the universe. In fact, if one were stupid enough to demand an example of a hyperbole, they couldn't even be a person. Not even one who partakes in... I'm not... every second of their entire life. Okay, that seems to be a running joke on this website. Government warning. According to the Surgeon General, the use of impairs here. What is this? It's a controversial practice that has recently been grown as part of street drugs. It's a very long history of Western culture, practical, blah, blah, except, okay. What? Okay. I'm still not gonna say it. But wow, is that funny. Okay, imagine... Okay, I'm not even gonna describe that. Okay. Wow. What in the world, man? See, also, exaggeration. Okay, what's an exaggeration? It's basically the same idea as hyperbole. Okay. What about random article? Let's see. Nope. Okay. Nope. Nope. Steve Davis. Davis Senior with World's. What? Who is Steve Davis? Control C. Control V. Steve Davis. Steve Davis. This is the actual Wikipedia. Steve Davis, OBE, is an English retired professional snooker player from Plumstead, London. He dominated the sport during the 1980s when he reached 8 world championships, finals in 9 years, won 6 world titles, and held the world number 1 ranking for 7 consecutive sessions. Now I have to look up what snooker is. Control C, Control V. Snooker, is a cue sport that originated among British Army officers. Okay, it looks like pool. So I'm just gonna call it pool. Okay, there is way too much for that article. I'm not reading that either. They killed my... What? They killed my article! The article. Oh man, this is horrible. They killed it. They killed my article. In bold. Ugh, I can't take it anymore. Why? I hate this stupid site. That was in all caps, but I'm not going to yell because it's, 4:37 a.m. Contents. So I made this article, then they tagged it, and then it was gone. This is the worst site ever. General frustration. Okay, there's an image here. The X-50,000 Robobot Ninja. Note the apparent lack of ninja qualities. Okay, it's some box looking thing. So part 1. I made this article, right? And so it was about like this robot thing that I made. I call it the X-50,000 Robot Ninja. Okay, and then I put some stuff on it, like how it works and how awesome it is. I even had those quotes from that one guy that they always quote on here. Yeah, what's his name? Oscar Wilde? Okay, I think it is. What a stupid guy. Anyway, I had stuff like how it can fire its laser and stuff, and it had stuff like how it would do in a fight compared to people, ninjas, Grooves, and that one guy, Chuck Norris. It even had stuff on those stupid in Russia stuff does you jokes. It was just like any other page, except it was awesome. Oh, I think it's a rule of thumb that every single blurb has to be spelt weird. Okay, then they tagged it part 2. So then the next day I looked back and checked, and there was this stupid ICU tag on it. It was like, this page will be rechecked December 6th, and if you don't make it better, we'll kill it. Then they told me it needed to look like a real encyclopedia article, and I did that. And they told me I needed to make it have paragraphs and images, and I did that too. Then they told me it needed links and body, and I had them too. And then they gave me a link to some page with a cone. I mean, seriously? What's the point of these tags? Then I was like, okay man, okay, it'll be cool. One of these other guys will edit in something and it will be all cool. So then I went away for like a week, part 3, and then it was gone. I came back and it was gone. If in caps, Yahoo don't believe me, look at this X-50,000 Robot Ninja now. I was like, no, these stupid Uncyclopedia administrators, they killed it. I'll kill them all. This is such a weird article. I so totally hate this stupid site. I'm never coming back here again. I was gonna edit it, jeez, but they deleted it. They didn't even log the deletion as if the article didn't even exist, and that's a link. They are, jeez, what in the world? I had the best article ever, and they ruined it and covered its existence. I'm never gonna come back to this. Gee, okay, calm down. Calm down. Wow. What in the world? I'm gonna cut out some things. So, because I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna cut out some things. That was. These articles are something. Shaggy, oh my god. On the Chuck Norris Uncyclopedia blurb, the first quote is I defeated Chuck at just 0.3% power from Shaggy. Okay, conspiracy, that has its own page. Conspiracy. Whoops, maybe you were looking for Bob Dobbs? This article needs love. This article is currently in a bad state, but it all needs a little love. Please give some love by rewriting it. This page is or discusses a loony and or nutty conspiracy theory of which Uncyclopedia vehemently denies knowledge and existence. What in the world? There's a picture here. I'm George W. Bush, and I approve this message. Then there's this weird graphing chart with all these things on it. What in the world? How to create a conspiracy theory. Why is that on here? A PSA. Okay. Oscar, why is Oscar on every single one of these? This wiki is this article is about Oscar Wilde, the 19th century Anglo-Irish poet for the internet meme. Oh, okay, so that's why. Oscar Wilde pictured in an 1898 advertising campaign for the world's first invisible mobile phone. It's because he has his hand on his face next to his ear. Most of the time, there's no room for just one more on top. Oscar Wilde on Oscar Wilde quotes. I am known to be quite wild. Oscar Wilde on Oscar Wilde quotes. He was wild back then, Ned. Oscar Wilde on Oscar Wilde quotes. I think we're done here. I've said I'm gonna have to edit out a lot of. Oh, wow. Okay, we're already almost at the 50-minute mark. That's crazy. 55. Wow. Okay, let's do more of this next time. But right now, I am a little taken aback by all of the edgy things I had to say, and I'm probably gonna edit out. It's just edgy. It's edgy. It's edgy humor. That's what it is. Wow. Okay. What else are we gonna talk about? We still have some time because I recorded more gameplay compared to last time. We have 5 minutes? Yeah. Like 5 or 6 minutes. So, wow. Now I have nothing to talk about. Okay. Now, let's save that for next episode. Maybe I'll record 2 episodes. I did get gameplay just not a couple minutes ago. It's been like a whole hour. An hour ago, I got more gameplay for another podcast episode. So maybe I can record more audio in like, an hour? 2 podcast episodes in one day? Is that possible? Well, okay, it would take hours and hours to export those videos, but maybe 2 podcast episodes today. That's a possibility. I don't. Uncyclopedia. Okay. In summary of today's episode, we've learned about, what was his name? Joshua Pringles? Something Pringles. Wow. This all sparked just because of the one Twitter thing. Okay, we learned about Josh Pringles. We read a quote from Chuck Norris. Not Chuck Norris. We read a quote on Chuck Norris's Uncyclopedia page from Shaggy. We read about Josh Wilde. We read about conspiracy, hyperbole, the one where that one person's article disappeared. What else was there? The laughing cow. Love. We learned about love in the French projects that they did on nuclear physics. We learned about... what else? Something. We learned about a lot of stuff from Uncyclopedia. Please do tell me if I edited out everything I really do hope. I really do hope I do a good job editing this one, unlike last one. I'm so sorry for last one. I left in some burps and I didn't mean to. I really did. I thought I edited those out. I'm so sorry for that. And I said poggers? I said poggers? I've only said that like now 6 times in my. No, that's not true. I've said. Okay. I left in me saying poggers. And it was kind of. That I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of today's episode and that episode. Ooh, I don't feel good about that. So I'm assuming I'm gonna do some editing, and it's gonna probably get rid of maybe 5 minutes of just pure audio. No, it's probably gonna be more than 5 minutes now that I think about it. So I'm gonna go edit, and then I'm gonna come back and see how much time we have left. Okay? Sound good? Sound good. All right, I'm back. I edited. I went through the whole like 50 minutes of audio. I am now back. I have basically gotten rid of 10 minutes, 10 whole minutes. So we can go on for, well, 10 minutes. Man, I could not bear listening to me butcher all those words. I'm telling you, it's not all me. It's not just my poor reading skills. Trust me, I can read pretty well. It's literally every single paragraph, every single blurb, every single article, there was something wrong. Every single sentence, there would be something wrong. Something would be spelt weird, or there would be some word that made no sense at all. And then there would be run on sentences, there would be words just slightly misspelt, words that were in all bold and all capitalized, random placement of pictures. Man, Uncyclopedia is a pain to get through, man. As the more we do that, I'm planning on maybe making that a short segment, maybe like one article every episode. The more we read out loud, the more we do that, the more I train my voice, I think I'll start to learn how to better adjust to the poor writing that they do over there. To be honest, I have nothing else to really say for this episode. All I really have to say is no way am I making a second episode today, because this took forever. It took practically an hour to record this, and then it took practically an hour just for me to edit the audio. Then I have to edit the video part of it, and then I have to export that for probably 2 hours. Then I have to upload it to YouTube and put the description and title and all of that. YouTube, surprisingly, uploading the videos to YouTube is the quickest part of all of this. Seriously though, I do need to get better at reading out loud. I can read in my head perfectly fine, but reading out loud is hard for me. It's hard because, like we've discussed before, I don't really talk out loud a lot. I don't talk to myself. I don't talk to other people that much. We have we have like 6 minutes left. I seriously don't know what else to talk about. So, how was y'all's day? I made some tea this morning. Ate some cookies. Tea and cookies. I should probably eat something better than just tea and cookies, but it's a good starter thing for the morning. What time is it? It is 6:09. I think I mentioned this already. I know, I should know by now. I just edited all of the audio, but I adjusted the audio for this one again. I made the mic sensitivity even louder because apparently me adjusting it by quite a bit last time still wasn't enough. And once again, every time you adjust the audio, there's bound to be some issue with extra background noise and stuff like that. So if you hear any extra background things, it's because of the mic sensitivity was adjusted. I say a lot. I've noticed that. I really do. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I might just cut out some of the video and just leave it like this. Make it shorter than it really has to be. It doesn't have to be an hour long each time. I haven't actually hit the hour long mark yet, but maybe one day I will. I think 50 minutes is fine enough. Next episode, I got so derailed this episode, but I guess I didn't really have any real ideas as of to what I was going to do this episode, so that's pretty good. In the next episode, I plan on talking about, I think, the things I listed off in the beginning, the furry content and ASMR. I shouldn't be tired right now, but I feel tired. So, goodbye. Oh, yeah. Goodbye.